Pain has a face. Allow me to show it to you.
What's up, horror peeps? I'm Eric Harrison, and welcome to the Death Twitch, where guess what? I'm going to review some 80s horror. Big fucking shocker there, right? Anyway, you know you love it. So anyway, the movie we got coming up today is so 80s-tacular. It's tubular, it's radical, it's chopping mall.
They broke into the mall for the wildest all-night party of their lives.
It's dead meat.
But you're never alone in the chopping mall.
What's that?
Robot blood. Chopping mall, where shopping costs you an arm and a leg.
Alright, so Chopping Mall came out in 1986 and was directed by Jim Warnowski. Hey, I think I said that right. Oh, shit. Anyway, the plot is, we've got this mall updating their security to this team of robots that roam around to stop criminals. We've got this group of teenagers that work in the mall decide they're going to stay in the store and party it up overnight. And then lightning strikes the mall, causing these robots to malfunction, and they go off on a killing spree, thus Killbots. Alright, so Chopping Mall is one of those movies that I was always aware of, but I didn't really feel any kind of draw to watching it. I only finally just now got around to watching it just because I was like, well, it's about time I get around to seeing this fucking movie. And I wish I didn't wait so long because this movie is fucking off the chain about how retarded it is. It's a horror movie, it's a comedy, it's a spoof, it's an action movie, it's sci-fi. Did I miss anything? There's some romantic elements in there. It's fucking every movie. And this is something I like about horror. Horror can be all the genres at once. So that's just one of the reasons why I like horror, because I can get every genre in one movie. But anyway, Chopping Mall. This movie, it's like so fucking 80s, it makes your head just want to explode. Yeah, exactly like that, actually. So the movie opens with this guy that's explaining to, I guess, like the mall team, I don't know, he's telling them about how the robots are gonna fucking operate and stuff like that, and for some reason Paul and Mary Bland, the characters from Eating Raoul, make a cameo in the beginning of this movie. I have no idea why they're there. I can only assume they knew the director or something. But that's fine. I like these characters a lot, actually. They've been in some movies together, like I said, Eating Raoul, Chopping Mall, and Rock and Roll High School, to name a few. Anyway, so this guy is talking about nothing could possibly go wrong. Cue the title screen. Right. And you know what? This guy, whoever this motherfucker is, he introduces these goddamn killer robots, sets them loose on this mall to just maim people, and you never see his ass again. I want to know if he was held personally responsible for all the damages and lives lost because of these motherfucking security bots. But anyway, so then after that we get introduced to all of our main characters. It's kind of like separately in different chunks. So at first we're introduced to our final girl, which is played by Kelly Maroney, and then also Barbara Crampton. We're introduced to our main character who, you know, over the course of the movie, we're shown that she can do anything except her fucking job. I don't know. Whatever. We'll let that one slide.
You're breaking my heart.
So then we get introduced to the fucking, the guys of the movie. They work at a furniture store, and it's their plan. They're going to have a party in the store overnight. First of all, this guy right here has the most punchable face I've ever seen. And you just want to slap the fucking gum out of his mouth because he will not stop chewing. It's like, oh dude, I want to punch him and slap at the same time. Can you do that? Just like, man, knock the gum out of his mouth, knock some sense into him. Alright, so then we're introduced to this other couple who don't work at the mall, but apparently they are automotive repairmen women. But we're introduced to them having like broken down and trying to fix their own car. So they, what? How is that? How can you be an automotive repairman and then we're introduced to you trying to fix your broken ass truck? Shouldn't it be the best running truck in the whole town? Here's a theme that you'll notice throughout the movie. I think that, I don't know if I want to say this is with the beginning of girl power, but definitely in the 80s they started making like female roles stronger which is cool. And like in this movie, they definitely make a point to show like the females are strong, they're smart, they can defend themselves, they're proactive. They can shoot better than the guys. They can fix the truck better than the guys. Man, girls are awesome.
Always the first time.
Apparently what happens to set these robots off is the mall gets struck by lightning. And it looks like it's the same lightning, actually, from the beginning logo of the lightning video that intros, I don't know, the DVDs at least. I don't know about the Blu-ray. That's so funny. Lightning video, and then the robots get struck by lightning, come to life. So, of course, they kill this guy, and then they sit there and they play it cool until another dude comes in for whatever reason, and it happens to be Bud the Chud. So if you didn't get enough chewing with bubblegum mouth over here, Bud the Chud shows up to just sit there and chew for fucking 10 minutes, and it's like, oh my god, whose fetish was this? I don't like to watch people eat, and I don't want to fucking sit here and watch a movie of people chewing for an hour and a half. Like, can you kill this guy already? Thank you. Thank you! So anyway, back to the characters in the store. The mall's about to close up, and they were getting ready to party it up, and I guess they're just all gonna fuck in the same room? That's gross, dude. They're just all gonna have sex in the same room? Nasty. And then these other two over here watching some kind of sci-fi channel, and they're just gonna sit there and watch a sci-fi movie while some peeps are all fucking in the background behind them, but they seem to be enjoying themselves. They're having a lovely time. So fuck it. Hey, if that's what you're into.
God, you're the king. You're the king.
Now, Dick Miller shows up. Why? Because it's fucking an 80s movie. You can't have an 80s movie without Dick Miller. That'd be like making a movie these days without Samuel Jackson in that shit. So anyway, he shows up to clean up a mess and get killed by the robots. I'll also notice how, look at, first of all, these guys are drinking right in the mall. Did you see all these ashtrays in the background? Remember those days? The 80s, man, when you could just walk around the mall, drink beer, and smoke. Crazy, right? Cocaine's a hell of a drug. 80s are a hell of a drug is what they should just start saying that. So something about 30 minutes into the movie, shit starts to pick up hardcore when the robots finally encounter these teenagers. And there's this massive laser battle that goes on. It's so fucking over the top. It's boom, 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 boom. People just jumping, flying. Shit's blowing up. TVs exploding. Robots shooting lasers. It's out of control and I fucking love it. And it's this moment on. This movie just picks up speed and it's just like boom. It just goes and it doesn't stop. It becomes like an action schlock movie at this point. You know what? Let me just say this real quick about these motherfucking robots. I don't think that these are just security robots. This is like some military grade fucking robotics going on here. They got like completely armored, bulletproof armor, head exploding lasers. They can just do everything. This is some fucking military robots. I think they set them loose in this mall as some kind of training exercise just to see how well they'd kill. I don't believe that these are just some security bots. And they certainly didn't make them fucking quiet, did they? Every sound, every move, like, look, I'll add the sounds right now. I'll do the robot, check it out. I call it the slow bot. Yeah, but they're not quiet yet. The characters can never hear them, like, show up behind them, you know?
May I see your identification badge, please?
Jeez, you little bastards are quiet.
So anyway, they get attacked, the guys and the girls get split up, the guys go and they get their guns and they're trying to fucking be all heroes as evidenced by this stupid ass hero shot. And then the girls decide, they're crawling through some vents, one of the girls is flipping out, they decide we gotta go and try and help the guys. So they go and they're making Molotov cocktails or something, they're making explosives out of gas cans. So again, good for them, being proactive, not just going, woe is me, they're actually trying to do something to defend themselves, to survive. So that's good. For whatever reason, our final girl, she's got all these explosives in front of her. But you see that road flare? Let me stick that between my titties for the rest of the movie. Yeah, keep that in mind, because that's going to play a big part in the climax. Bullets and explosives don't do shit, but a road flare, anyway. Now here's something I noticed about the movie, which I think is pretty cool. I have noticed that the annoying characters die first, or they die faster than other characters. So that gum-chewing guy and his girlfriend, I find them both to be pretty obnoxious. They die pretty much within the first third of the movie. Boom, they're out of there. Thank God. And anytime like the rest of the characters who otherwise may have been level-headed. Once they become a little too hectic or they start losing their minds, they become annoying, then they're out. The movie kills them. They're gone. This fucking woman, Barbara Crampton's character, flips out and becomes really annoying, so she gets cooked. And then her boyfriend, the character that plays her boyfriend, starts to become annoying because, oh no, his girlfriend got burned alive. Oh. So then he gets a little fucking obnoxious, and immediately, as soon as his character turns and starts to become obnoxious, I mean, less than a minute, he's fucking out of there. Love that shit, dude. And then, although in this case, I'd say that these two other characters really aren't obnoxious, and I would have thought that they would have survived, but this dude that's been like playing the hero the whole time, and his girl, for whatever reason, decides just to stand there and sort of do this. She's dodging lasers like that. She gets shot, so he's all, no! Fucking jumps on a little scooter and rides like 4 miles per hour and rams one of these things. And the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't even believe that shit was shot and that the actor made it through the scene without laughing. Oh, and the other thing I want to mention is, I'm sorry, Kelly Maroney, but anytime she sees somebody die, she's got this most non-reactive face. It's kind of like mildly like almost like she's dry heaving a little bit just because like she smelled a really nasty fart or something, but not the fact that she just saw somebody die. Gotta love that shit. Honestly, there's just too many great things to mention about this, and this fucking review would just be as long as the movie. You might as well just go check that shit out. It's being released on Blu-ray anyway, so pick it up. Like I said, watch my Drunken Terry and enjoy. So as for a rating, I gotta go with a 4 out of 5, just for the entertainment factor. This movie, it really is entertaining from start to finish, and it doesn't take itself seriously. It's like a spoof. It's like an action movie. It's sci-fi. It's everything all rolled into one with 80s. It's the best. 4 out of 5. Chopping Mall. Fucking check that shit out.
I guess I'm just not used to being chased around a mall in the middle of the night by killer robots.